Hi everybody, Patrick here from EngineeringShock.com. This is the IRXY electromagnetic lock and linear actuator driver board, currently on Kickstarter, link below. This isn't the video manual because this iteration of the board is not the final one. The final one is actually being manufactured as we speak. Only tiny changes. There'll be a different set of jumpers here. But in any case, I wanted to give you just a quick demo of the software right now for my Kickstarter pledges. So I'm going to start off and I'm showing off mag locks, and I'll get to the linear actuator drivers later. So right now I've got the S4 jumper set to the middle. Well, you know what? Maybe I won't show you the jumper settings because this isn't the final iteration of the board and it's not the video manual. But so I'll just give you a quick demo of the program updates I've made. So I'll power it up, and by default both mag locks are off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the cell 2 button, which will automatically select IR mode. If I want to skip to a different program, I'll press the S1 button, but I'll just select IR. And the red LED will turn on. I'll take my remote and I'm going to press the volume up button and then the volume down button for instance, and then the LEDs will blink, and that has saved those until power off. So I press up, and both mag locks are activated. If I press volume down, both pop off. If I press up again, it pops on. So does this one. And so that's the that's toggling both electromagnetic locks. Now you can't have the linear actuator connected when you've got mag locks connected. But as you can see, the upper one I've got connected to this terminal block. The one right here to the middle terminal block. If I switch S2 from the high position to the low position, I can do that on the fly. If I press up, this one will pop off, this one will stay activated. If I press volume down, this one will pop off and this one will reactivate. So they toggle. So you can toggle or have both electromagnetic locks activated or deactivated. You have that option of toggling the states of either of them or having them both turn on or off. Now you don't have to have two. You can have only one if you'd like, but you have the option to drive two. Now what I'll do is I will reset. I'll press the reset button and both magnetic locks will pop off, and I'm going to press the cell 1 button once. Red LED will flicker once, it'll turn on once, and then I'll press S2 and this will select light and sound mode. Now I've got this jumper set to mic and not LDR, so I'm going to clap twice. And now this one is locked, this one isn't because of the jumper setting. If I have it clap twice again, this one will pop off, this one will pop on. So again, I can change the jumper setting on the fly, and next time they will both toggle at the same time. So now they're both activated, they're both deactivated. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the jumper here to LDR and not mic. And I'm going to reset. And now I'm going to press the cell 1 button once and cell 2 to enter into light mode. So both of these should be on. If I introduce darkness, light, darkness. So what I'll do is it's probably better to power off to make jumper changes, just so you don't nick anything. But I'm going to leave that on LDR, and I'll put the S2 jumper to the lower selector. And again, don't worry, I'm going to provide a much better video manual. I'm just trying to give you guys the video that I promised you. So I'll power up. I'll press S1 once, and then I'll press S2 to enter into light mode. And so now this one is off, this one is on. Now this one is off, and this one is on. And it toggles, so you have that option. Alright, receive mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the cell 1 button twice, and then cell 2. I've got the jumper selected so that we're in toggle mode, so these will toggle states as opposed to follow the same state. I'm going to power up my NRF shield, which is set to transmit every 38 seconds. And that mag lock is on now. This one is off. So I'll skip ahead, and you'll see when this pops up, when the shield transmits again. And it popped off right there. So that's using the NRF shield to wirelessly tell the IRXY what to do. The shield software I'll be improving a little bit, and I'll be adding some different options. I'll also be changing up the software a little bit more when I get the final board. Now, if you don't want to use anything but buttons to control your mag locks, and this is mag locks only, there's a different function for the linear actuator. We're going to power up, and we're going to go back into receive mode. Press the cell 1 button twice, press cell 2, and we are in receive mode. But we're not going to use our receiver. We could even pop out our NRF 24L01 Plus if we wanted to. We're just going to use buttons here. So we're going to ignore that. The transmitter, we're just going to use buttons. So cell 1 will lock that one. Cell 2 will toggle states. And if I change the S2 jumper, the state of the S2 jumper, then they will both follow the same states. S2 locks, S1 unlocks. The mag locks have been removed, which is necessary here. The brown wire, linear actuator wire, is connected to the AC1 terminal, and the blue wire is connected to the AC2 terminal. So I'm going to power it up, and I'm going to go into the linear actuator specific button subroutine or program. So I'm going to press cell 1 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then cell 2. And depending on the state of the S2 jumper, I can press one button to go in. That's cell 1. If I press cell 2, it will go out. And if I reset and I change the state of the S2 jumper, what I will do is I will press the cell 1 button 3 times. Just select buttons only mode for linear actuator with cell 2. And now as long as I hold cell 1, it'll go in and it'll stop. As long as I press cell 2, the linear actuator will go out until I let go. Go back to IR mode. I've made my jumper selections, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a second on power up. I'll reset, and I'll wait a couple seconds for the program to initialize, and then I will just press S2, which will select IR mode. Red LED powers up, and I'm going to press volume down, as per earlier in the video. That'll save that until power down, and so I'll press volume up, and as you can see it goes out. If I press volume minus, it will go in. Volume plus, volume minus. And it's got a pretty good range too. This is the IR sensor right here. I've changed the jumper settings, and again, don't worry, I hate to repeat myself, but this is just a for fun video showing pledges this set. Everything will be discussed in much more detail, especially the jumper settings, in the final video manual. So I've reset. I'm going to press cell 2 to place this in IR mode. So volume plus, volume minus. And in this mode, what will happen is I can't stop it once the plunger goes in one direction or another. So right now it's fully extended. I'm going to bring it back by pressing volume minus. And at this point, I can't do anything. Nothing stops it. So it'll go all the way in, and I'm just going to stop it and start the video once it's there. And then I'll press volume plus. And it will fully extend. In the previous jumper selection, I could change its direction on the fly. We're going to go back to light and sound mode. I've got LDR selected and not MIC on this jumper, and I'm going to press cell 1 once, and then cell 2. And depending on the state of light, the linear actuator is going to go in or out or in, sorry. So light will push it out, and darkness will pull it in. And if you want to reverse this, just reverse AC2 and the AC1 wires. That's all you need to do. So that's as simple as that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select microphone. I'm going to press cell 1 once, and then cell 2 after I've reset. And now two claps will place the linear actuator in one position, and then back. Let's do another clap. In and out. The last mode I'll show you is receive for the linear actuator. So I'm going to press the cell 1 button twice, and then I'm going to press cell 2. Now we're in receive mode. As I said, we could use the buttons if we wanted to. Let's power up our NRF shield. And it's due to transmit as soon as I power it up. There we go. So it's going to go all the way out, and then it's going to transmit again and go all the way back in. So I'll skip ahead. The transmitter is programmed to transmit again 38 seconds after it first starts extending. So any second it's going to retransmit, and it's going to just tell it to pull back in. There we go, and all the way back in. So there you have it. This linear actuator isn't the fastest, but it's pretty strong. It does come with the mounting hardware, which is 2 brackets and two pins that go through these holes, and then I forget what it's called, a fastening pin that keeps everything in place. So this is great for secret compartments, museum or decorative displays, hidden doors. When we move into our new place, I'm going to make a fun hidden compartment or hidden room. I'm going to do something because we're going to find a place with an unfinished basement, and I'm going to use the troll for that type of application. But you can also do the same for mag locks. Mag locks might be better suited, and it transmitted again. So again, the shield over here, I'm going to unplug it just so you can see it. Some reward tiers of the campaign come with an NRF 24L01 Plus Arduino shield. And it's completely up to you, because that's just a bonus mode, the transmit and receive. And you can change the software as you'd like. Again, it's all commented and available to people who pledge towards the campaign. So thanks for watching, everyone. To those of you who have pledged towards my campaign, this video was supposed to come out a week ago, but I've had a crazy week, and I hope you forgive that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for rambling on for so long. Have a great day.